The futures market for Bitcoin opening today, but will the Bitcoin price surge? Could it possibly end in pump and dump tears? Market analysts warn Bitcoins for now are lightly regulated. They are in thinly traded markets, and ownership is heavily concentrated. We got one report saying that 40% of Bitcoin's owned by just 1,000 people. Let's bring in Kingsview Asset Management Chief Investment Officer Scott Martin and Lido IO Advisors Principal Jason Rotman. Scott, Bitcoin's, the market value is now approaches Bank of America. Should we be worried about pump and dump here?
That's a little worrisome, I think, EMAC. Listen, when we're comparing it to stocks, I think we got to remember one thing. And frankly, EMAC, when you're comparing it to bonds or gold or other asset classes, that's exactly what it's not. It's not a traditional asset class. And so when you're thinking about investing it, if you're sitting at home and saying, gosh, should I buy Bitcoin now, which I'm not advising per se, that is true risk capital, though, that I believe you should be taking into account here, because Bitcoin, from my research, is trading on demand only. And as you mentioned, we've got these exchanges now listing it, which I think is great because that's going to add liquidity to it and really find out what true price discovery is in the asset class here in the next, say, few weeks and months.
Yeah, talk about price discovery. I'm going to get to that in a second. Scott, are you buying? Have you bought Bitcoins?
I have in the past. Okay. I am a recovering Bitcoin owner, but I don't own any right now.
Jason, all right, price discovery. Here's what's going on, too. Huge price differences, Jason, between different Bitcoin trading venues, depending on where you trade. That's unheard of, Jason, on Wall Street. At one point, Bitcoin was trading at 19,000 plus in South Korea. At the same time, it was trading at 14,000 plus in Taiwan. Isn't that an issue?
It's an issue, which tells me that we're still very, very early, and that all the naysayers that say it's going to crash, it's going to correct, I think those people are incorrect. We're still so early, and Bitcoin is just getting to be more and more legitimized, again, by the futures exchanges. There's not even a major Bitcoin ETF, for crying out loud, and Bitcoin's almost at 20K. So I don't think the run is over,
yeah,
to say the least.
That's a great point. The way to play it was through NVIDIA, which has chips in electric cars like Tesla or AMD. Is this a bubble in search of a pin, Scott? Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, it's being called at, market shops, the bubble to end all bubbles. What do you think?
I think it's a bubble that, let's say, EMAC, and I guess I agree with Jason here, that's, let's say, not going to have the crazy amount of inflation of air like it has in the last, say, couple months or couple years, but it's probably here to stay. And the fact of the cryptos, the demand is real, whether it is the billions of dollars that are trying to leave China or the Far East. There's certainly demand there. Now, the only question is what I think you brought up, which was interesting about the pricing. Remember, this is not something that the U.S. or other governments have totally come out and said, okay, we're going to regulate this, or we're going to accept this as, say, a company's revenue reports. What happens, EMAC, if you and I open a store and all of a sudden we're taking Bitcoin? Do we report that to the government? Do we pay taxes on that? What happens with respect to when Bitcoin becomes more mainstream, or some of these other cryptos, Monero and others? How does the government treat those from a tax perspective and a reporting perspective?
Yeah, that's a great point. By the way, the latest close, 17,176 for Bitcoin. Jason, we have apps for buying and selling Bitcoin rocketing to the top of, the iPhone, Apple App Store charts. People are really going nuts over this.
Yeah, you have no idea how many friends, associates, people that I know a little bit, people that I know a lot are reaching out saying, tell me about this Bitcoin. Is it true there's only 21 million that are ever going to be in existence? How do I buy it? Should I buy it now? And there's really, there's clearly a frenzy. But at the same time, the bottom line for me is that Bitcoin, as well as the big picture, the whole blockchain crypto space, is really going to keep going much, much higher.
Scott, Jason, thank you so much. The money guys, the experts on Bitcoin.